It's October 2022's vinyl update. Ahoy, hi everybody, and another month gone. Time for another vinyl update. What I've already shown you, what if I haven't, both new and pre-loved. So I'll just crack straight into it. So first up with the new release this month is Betty Boo's comeback album, Boomerang. Signed copy, bought via her website. Also got this on signed CD as well. I have listened to the CD. It is a very good album. Not quite up there with her previous work, but certainly a worthy addition to the canon. I enjoyed it a lot. This comes with a sheet of stickers. Lyric inner, and this is on pink vinyl. Very light pink. But yeah, certainly if you like, you know, Where Are You Baby and Doing the Do and tracks like that, it's definitely worth getting a copy of this. Solid pop music. Oh, I struggled with this before. Sort that afterwards. Okay, a bit of a saga with this one. This is a new reissue. I think it's first time on vinyl. No, maybe it's not. Ignore that. But Shakin Stevens' Christmas album, Merry Christmas Everyone. So yeah, got this through a slice of vinyl. So this was announced. Asked Slice of Vinyl to get it for me, fine. Then they announced on his web store that they were selling signed CDs, so I ordered a signed CD as well. Went to Slice of Vinyl, picked this up. That is the picture of what it should approximately look like. It's described as red and white marble vinyl. I got home, opened it up, and it looks like this. So you can see there is slight marbling in it. You can just see, you know, the specks of white in there. But when you're expecting it to look like that, and it looks like that, understandably not pleased. Sent Kieran at Slice of Vinyl sort of a joking, you know, expectations versus reality picture, and he said, oh my God, you know, if you want, I can speak to the record company, see if I can get you another one. In the meantime, I'm chatting to Groove on Instagram, who's a fellow Shaky fan and watches my videos. And he's saying, actually, apparently they're all like that. There's lots of moans. So I said to Kieran, you know, it's fine. I mean, it would have been fine anyway. I wasn't going to, but, you know, I would have bought it if it was black vinyl. But, you know, as it is, it turns out they're all like that. And then I start hearing the CDs. So it's the original 12-track album, and then the CD has got 3, I think it is, bonus tracks on it, 3 or 4. And it turns out that the CDs being sent have, although they've got the listing for the 15 tracks and everything, there's only 12 tracks on the actual CD. So I have got the CD. It is signed. There was also rumour that the signatures were prints and, you know, printed, not actual signatures, but no, definitely a real signature. But yeah, I'm now waiting to find out what's happening with the discs, because they're not as advertised, basically. But I'm not going to send it back if they want the whole thing back, because I don't want to lose the signature. So I might just have to buy a second copy once they've been corrected. But yeah, that's Shaky's Merry Christmas Everyone Christmas album. I bought another copy of an album that I showed 2 copies of last month. Basically, they announced the 25th anniversary. Yeah, it must be. Reissues of Robbie Williams' debut album, Life Through a Lens. Now, when it was reissued last year, together with the Ego is... No. What's the second one? I've Been Expecting You. Mind blank then. I originally bought the black vinyl copies because the exclusive coloured editions had sold out by his web store, and then Paul Aiden pointed me in the direction of Universal France. No, that's the black copies came from Universal France. Universal USA had the coloured vinyl copies, so I ordered those as well. So basically I've decided I've become a bit completist on Robbie's vinyl. So when they announced, as I say, the 25th anniversary release of Life Through a Lens, I have ordered the clear vinyl, the picture disc, and the 7-inch single box set, and the CD box set. So I figured if I'm going to be completist, I need to go back and buy this. So through his web store, the exclusive picture disc version of the new 25 album. So Obi band. So it's 2 discs, sort of sealed at the top, and the other sides look like that. But then a strange thing happened with these as well, because I ordered them, as I say, through his website only a few days ago, and they were sent out straight away and arrived 2 or 3 days later, which, given the postal strikes, was good going. But then I had another package, CD-shaped Jiffy, in the post 2 days ago, and the sort of a code on it started RW. So I thought, well, that's Robbie's store. What have I ordered from Robbie's store? And the answer was nothing. For some reason, this was in it, which is a CD of Rex Orange County's new album, Who Cares, on CD. So obviously some sort of mix-up somewhere, but free CD. More tales of mix-up and woe. So, whilst I was in London Zoo to be precise, Kylie announced a vinyl reissue of her Impossible Princess album, which came out in 1997, released him over here just as Kylie Minogue, because it was scheduled to come out just after the death of Princess Di, and they thought Impossible Princess was not a suitable title, which is a great album. So I had a look at what was available, and on her web store there was a translucent purple vinyl, or translucent violet I think they called it, orange and purple marble, and a picture disc. So I thought, right, I fancy the purple marble, so I ordered the purple marble through there. Then Kieran put the orange one up. What's the orange on there? The orange might not have been on her web store, I can't remember now, but he put the orange one up for pre-order on their Facebook page, and I thought, oh, sod it, I'll have one of those as well. So I ordered that through him. Fine. So this is the purple marble copy that I got through her web store. It actually came the day after. This came on the Saturday, so I'd already picked up my other copy, but we will get to that. So a nice gatefold. Track listing. So this has some tracks that are written by James Dean Bradfield and Nicky Wire from the Manics. This version, and it is only this version, comes with a nice art print, which is embossed in the corner, and it's on proper art card. Shame it's not signed, but can't have everything. Then we've got the inner, and then yeah, the purple marble. Very nice. So yeah, to be continued on that one. It's all got stories to it this month. New album by Aha. Basically, I ordered this because it came with a signed print. It was a bundle with the CD. It came with a signed print, and I needed Aha's autographs for my Bond autograph collection, because obviously Radio for Living Daylight's theme. About 2 weeks before this came out, had an email saying that unfortunately reprints would only be signed by Morton and Mags, is it? Magna, however you say his name. Powell wouldn't be signing them for reasons beyond their control. I've subsequently learned that whilst they both live in Norway, he lives in the States, and they don't really talk nowadays apart from to do music. So I'm guessing they just couldn't afford to ship them over to the States in time. So as you'll see, I have got the signed print with it, but unfortunately it's only 2/3 of Aha. That said, I listened to the CD the other day and I enjoyed it very much. It was quite Divine Comedy-like without the comedy aspect. From what I could tell, there wasn't much wit to the lyrics, which there isn't on every Divine Comedy song. They're not a comedy band, but you know, they have that element to the music. But certainly musically, it reminded me a lot of sort of later Divine Comedy, so I enjoyed it quite a lot. So I'm glad I have it. It's spread over 2 discs. It's about 60 odd minutes, I think it was. And then we've got credits booklet. That's the second disc, which is very similar to the first. Here's the print gone. Print. Oh. And there's the print. Yeah. Guessing that's Morton Harkett and that's Magna, whatever his surname is. But yeah, I mean, you know, nice to have 2/3 of them even. But a bit disappointing that it is only 2/3. Okay, so the week that Kylie came out was an expensive week for me, and I made it even more expensive. So yeah, I had pre-ordered that through Slice of Vinyl, and this is the copy. So I picked up this and everything else that I bought, which you will see, got it home, bearing in mind that this was the day before I received my copy I ordered from her website, and I looked at the sticker and it said marbled vinyl. I thought, I don't remember it being marbled, I'm sure it was just meant to be orange. I opened it up and it was the purple marbled vinyl copy or version that I already had a copy of coming to me. So I messaged Kieran and said, it's the wrong Kylie. I said, you know, it's meant to be orange vinyl. This is purple marbled. I would happily keep it, but I've got one of those coming from the web store anyway. And he replied, that's strange, because we definitely didn't order purple marbled. We definitely only ordered orange. Luckily, they still had a copy left, and it was the orange. So I dashed back and picked up an orange vinyl copy, orange sticker. So this doesn't come with the print. I'm pretty certain the purple marbled is an exclusive to her web store. But there it is. It says opaque orange. It is ever so lightly opaque. Certainly I wouldn't class it as translucent, but that's not what they're calling it anyway. So yeah, so eventually ended up getting the right copy of that. I have now, because again, I'm pretty much completed with Kylie's vinyl as well, well, and CDs. I've pre-ordered, oh yeah, it is a pre-order because they're reprinting them, the picture disc Unfortunately, the translucent violet is no longer available. I might try and track one down. I'll see how much I go for. I'm not that bothered if I don't get it, but it would be nice. Speaking of multiple copies of the same album, Taylor Swift's Midnights. Okay, I have gone a bit overboard on this. For a start, I have... So it's been released in 4 different sleeves. And the CDs have been released in 4 different colours. I'd already pre-ordered the standard version, which is from Moonlight Blue, I think it's called, from Amazon, which came and I've listened to. Very good album. Enjoyed it a lot. Then, and I pre-ordered... No, I didn't. We'll come back to that. Then they announced versions with signed prints on CD. So I ordered all of those because they're all different prints. So I now have the 4 versions on CD with signed prints. Then originally they announced just the Moonlight or Moonstone Blue, that's what it's called, vinyl was available here, there and everywhere. The other colours were only for her web store. So Kieran put up a pre-order for the Moonstone Blue and I said, yeah, I'll have one. But then they announced 3 of the 4 other colours were also available on the general market. So he put up a pre-order for them and I thought, oh, sod it. And I ordered those as well. So I have 4 copies on 4 different colours of vinyl of Midnight. So this is the Moonstone Blue. They have subsequently put these up with signed prints on her web store as well, but I didn't go for those because I had the other signed ones coming. But these are beautiful bits of vinyl. This is possibly the least interesting of them, but still very nice. There's a marbling through it. You couldn't quite pick up on camera, but it is nice. Then this is the lavender marbled version, which, as you can see, is the same artwork, and that becomes especially relevant in a minute. So again, same artwork. Oh, I didn't show on the other one, but the booklet is the same, exactly the same in all of them. Same artwork and everything. It's just the rest of the artwork that differs. So yeah, this is lavender. Oh, just lavender, I call this. Shame. With the light coming through, as it is looking at me, you can really see the marble on that, but it's not showing up so well on the camera. But you can see it's there. And this is the Blood Moon marbled vinyl. As I say, the booklet's the same. This is lovely. And then finally the mahogany one. This is another, really like that one. Okay, so yeah, you may have spotted, you may not, the backs of them, I'm going to show you on my CDs because it's easier, because they're too big, combine It's still not going to be easy. I'm not going to do this. There you go. To make up a clock, just see the numbers going round. However, because the Moonstone Blue and the Lavender are the same colour, I've only got 3/4 of a clock. So the other quarter of the clock is the Jade Green version, which was only available through her website and sold out like that. So I have managed to get one, I hope, from eBay. I've paid sort of nearly double what I paid for all of those for it, for completeness sake, but it was sort of cheap compared to a lot of copies. You know, there are copies going for around £100 already, and I've paid significantly less than that. I'm hoping that turns up because it hasn't been dispatched yet, but hopefully I'll be able to show you that on my next video and I will have a complete set. But yes, I know I'm mad, but there you go. The joys of being a collector. Okay, so I did show you a slice of vinyl haul on a video earlier this month, but whilst I was in picking those up, on the previous night's what we've had in this week video, there was quite a bit of a pre-loved stuff that I thought, oh, I quite fancy that. And so I bought it, basically. So whilst I was there, I also picked up Soul to Soul's Club Classics Volume 1. Just classic dance from, what was this, 89-ish? Yeah, 89. So the dance soundtrack of my youth. I did see them live supporting Alicia Keys a few years ago. But this has got Back to Life on it, and what was the other one? I'll Keep on Moving. So that was £15 less my 10% discount, so £13.50. An original pressing in mono of the Animal Tracks album. So this was £30, so 27. Sleeves bit, I think it's just aged, basically. It's but nice original poly-lined inner sleeve. Some light markings on the vinyl, but nothing that will affect play. As an Alan Price fan, I do intend getting the Alan Price era Animals albums. They did have some of the later ones as well, but not at the moment interested in those. And for £7.20 after my discount, Marble Arch release Hey Bo Diddley. Nice little, I presume it's a comp. So I've got what you would expect on it. This will do me. I don't need much Bo Diddley, but it's nice to have a bit of Bo Diddley. And it's nice just to say Bo Diddley. It's just one of those names that is fun to say. But yeah, it's got Hey Bo Diddley, I'm a Man, Bo Diddley, Roadrunner. This I couldn't not pick up. So this was £18, so what would that be, 16.20? And we're coming up to the right time of year for it. I have this single on CD single, but the picture disc version of The Darkness's Christmas song, Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End, featuring a previously unreleased B-side, I Love You 5 Times. lyrics on the inside there. Very nice shaped. Where are we? That way round even. Nice shaped disc. Next album I picked up because I've heard James Griffiths talk about it a number of times and how big a fan he was of them. So for £8 less discounts to £7.20. This is the Motors, self-titled, I presume. It's got it says approved by the Motors stamped on it, but I think it's just, no, it is called approved by the Motors. Okay, it says approved by the Motors, Funny sleeve, opens at the top. And writings on what is the base. Obviously Airport is the one that I know. Don't think I know any of the others, but I might be wrong once I hear it. But I thought, you know, it's not a lot of money, worth giving a try. Vinyl is in excellent condition. And my mate also had, so I couldn't pick up one without the other, Soul to Soul Volume 2, A New Decade, 1990, A New Decade. So this is £12, so £10.80. This has got Get a Life, I definitely know. Terrible print. How are you meant to read that? I've no idea. Even on the inner, it's really bad font design, not very friendly at all. Missing You rings a bell. 1990, A New Decade. I've got a feeling might have been a single as well, but I will recognise when I hear it. But yeah, good bit of funky, dancey soul music. Can't go wrong with that. Then this was only a £5, so I thought, why not? So it's £4.50 it cost me. Sleeve's not in the best shape, but The World of Blues Power, Decca Blues Comp, John Mayall's Blues Breakers with Eric Clapton, All Your Love, 10 Years After, Spoonful, Savoy Brown, Taste and Try Before You Buy, John Mayall's Blues Breakers with Peter Greene, previously unissued. Champion Jack Dupree with Mickey Guitar Baker, Barrelhouse Woman. John Mayall's Blues Breakers with Paul Butterfield, All My Life. Blue Coat Man by Eddie Boyd. Out of Reach, Blues Breakers with Peter Greene. Jack Dupree and Mickey Guitar Baker again, I Feel Like a Millionaire. Savoy Brown again, Someday People. Feel It For Me by 10 Years After again. And Blues Breakers with Eric Clapton, Stepping Out. But, you know I will enjoy this record, so as I say, for £4.50 I wasn't going to leave it behind. And whilst I was in there, he gave me a little gift. Not a record, but very music collected, and I will be popping this in with one of the most relevant album from that time. This is Genesis's concert program from 1980. So yeah, Duke era. So yeah, I'll pop it in with my copy of Duke. The discography. Some proper reading material. Just randomly picking pages, some nice pictures, adverts, which I never quite agree with in concert programs, because obviously you've paid for the program, you shouldn't have to pay for the adverts as well, but never mind. Yeah, that was very kind of him to give me that. Okay, so that's everything I haven't already shown. So the only stuff that I have shown is the stuff that was in my first slice of vinyl haul. So I'll quickly whiz through that. So I got Paul Simon's self-titled debut solo album. I showed that this had come with a poster. It turns out, thank you to Richard McCook for letting me know, that the poster shouldn't be in here. It's actually the poster from Art Garfunkel's solo debut. So I'm going to give it back to Kieran, and then if he's got a copy of that, he can pop it in with it, because I don't want it if it's, you know, it's not meant to be in there, and I won't be getting Art Garfunkel's debut album at any point, I don't think. Feliciano by Jose Feliciano. Confessions of a Pop Group by the Style Council. Jethro Tull's Thick as a Brick. And Aqualung. Joe Jackson Big World. Malcolm McLaren's Duck Rock. Diana Ross and Ms. Supremes, 20 Golden Greats. Paul Simon's There Goes Rhyming Simon. Paul Simon's One Trick Pony. And Still Crazy After All These Years. Genesis We Can't Dance. And Bob Newhart, The Button Down Mind Strikes Back. So there you go. That was my haul for October. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, by the time of my next vinyl haul, this is all going to look very different. Well, those will still be there, and that rack will still be there. But hopefully, it'll just be vinyl behind me. And the bits of my room that you can't see will all be very different as well. And I won't be sat like this. But all will be revealed, hopefully, sometime over the next month. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.